So, very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this special lecture on how to stay ethical in a toxic work environment as individuals in 2026. In today's session, we will explore how to uphold integrity, professionalism, and ethical values despite workplace challenges. Let us begin this journey toward becoming responsible and trustworthy professionals. So these are our program learning objectives. In this session, initially, we are going to understand the fundamental basics of workplace ethics. Then later on, we are going to discuss about the toxic work atmosphere. What are the significant characteristics of toxic work atmosphere? How to develop ethical resilience? What are the best way to improve the communication and emotional intelligence in the workplace? And learn practical strategies to make ethical decisions while maintaining professionalism in today's dynamic workplace. Now, straight away, let us have an overview on workplace in 2026. The workplace, with respect to today's scenario, is rapidly changing with the latest technological trends like artificial intelligence, automation, hybrid work, and global collaboration. Although technology continues to transform each and every industry day by day, but ethics still remains the basic foundation of trust, teamwork, and sustainable organizational success. So, what is exactly workplace ethics referred to? Workplace ethics means acting with honesty, fairness, integrity, accountability, and respect. Ethical professionals consistently make responsible decisions even when facing pressure or when no one is watching. Followed by workplace ethics, next we are going to see the overview about the toxic work environment. A toxic workplace is characterized by the following things: bullying others, office politics, discrimination in workers' performance, fear regarding the job security, harassment, and poor communication. Recognizing these behaviors yearly helps us to protect both our professional integrity and personal well being. Let us now see some of the common basic signs of toxicity. The following are the common signs which includes stress, burnout, poor teamwork, lack of appreciation, conflicts, and high employee turnover. These issues reduce motivation and productivity, making it essential to promote a positive and ethical work culture. Why today good employees become more unethical? When employees compromise ethics due to fear, pressure, competition, unrealistic targets, or peer influence, ethical courage helps us to resist these pressures and make decisions based on values rather than peer convenience. What are the common ethical dilemmas faced by the people in the workplace? Professionals often face dilemmas such as data manipulation, plagiarism, bribery, misuse of company resources, and privacy violations. Ethical decision making requires honesty, transparency, and responsibility in order to overcome such ethical dilemmas. Let's now see about ethical decision model. Whenever you face an ethical dilemma, identify the problem gather the common facts, consider everyone affected, evaluate the available options, make the most ethical decision, and reflect on its outcome for future learning. Let us now see about the fundamental, the core values, the personal core values to be followed in every organization. First place is workplace integrity, empathy, courage, humility, discipline, compassion, and respect. So these things form the strong foundation of ethical behavior. These personal values guide our actions during difficult situations. Importance of emotional intelligence in modern workplace. So emotional intelligence enables us to understand our emotions, control reactions as per the situation, emphasize with others, and build positive professional relationship which strengthen our ethical behavior. Importance of effective communication skills in modern workplace. Effective communication includes active listening, respectful dialogue, assertiveness, and clear documentation. Good communication reduces misunderstandings and builds mutual trust within the team. Next, how to handle the workplace politics in with respect to today's recent trends. Avoid gossip, remain neutral, focus on facts, and treat everyone fairly. Professionalism and integrity always create stronger long-term relationships than office politics. Followed by the workplace politics. Next thing, what are the possible way to deal with bullying the office environment? Remain calm, document the incidents, seek organizational support, and report issues in appropriate way. Respond professionally without having any ambiguity by protecting your dignity and well-being. Importance of digital ethics in 2026. In today's digital workplace, responsible use of artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, data privacy, and ethical online behavior are the essential responsibilities of every professional. Next thing is the essence of ethical leadership in workplace. Leadership starts with a personal example, demonstrating fairness, honesty, consistency, and accountability. These characteristics inspire others to follow the ethical practices in the workplace. Building ethical resilience. Develop resilience through continuous learning, self-reflection, mindfulness, healthy habits, and positive relationships. Ethical resilience enables us to remain strong during workplace challenges in difficult times. So next is all about spiritual intelligence in the workplace. Develop a strong mindfulness, gratitude, compassion, and self-awareness. So these characteristics strengthen our emotional balance and support ethical decision making, especially during stressful situations. Let us now discuss a practical case study. Imagine your manager asks you to alter the project data. So this was a scenario. As a subordinate in that particular team, you are supposed to consider the consequence of that ethical act and you need to evaluate carefully your options and choose the right appropriate action that will protect your professional integrity and organizational trust. So even though your manager asks you to do unethical thing, you must have the courage to refuse such unethical act in the workplace by choosing the right appropriate action that will safeguard your professional integrity and organizational trust. So this is one such example of ethical dilemma. Next one is ethical framework. Before making any important decision, first of all, ask yourself, is it legal from your point of view? Is it honest? Is it fair? Would I be proud if others knew about my decision? Next, how to make ethical courage, how to develop an ethical courage in the workplace. Ethical courage means respectfully saying no to unethical requests, protecting confidential information, and standing for integrity despite personal or professional pressure. Next thing is building an ethical career. Integrity builds trust, strengthens reputations, improves leadership opportunities, and contributes to long term career success. Ethical professionals are respected wherever they work. And here is a practical action plan for all the participants. So you can make a practical assessment in your own workplace where you belong to as per the daily, the professional environment. You can experiment yourself by doing such following things. First thing, identify your core ethical values in your workplace, improve the communication, mentor others, practice honesty daily in your workplace, and commit yourself to the profession, what you are doing, and without violating the ethical behavior, try to maintain your professional responsibility. So you take this as a practical assignment. You can do it as a real-time case study along with your team members in the corresponding workplace where you belong to. So I hand over this thing to all the participants. You can take this as an exercise. So almost we are nearing up to today's session. So these are some of the key takeaways we are going to discuss now. Let us summarize the key takeaways of today's special lecture session. So ethics is not a one-time decision, but a lifelong commitment. Your character, integrity, and values are your greatest professional strength and the foundation of sustainable success. So with this information, I thank all the participants for your valuable time and attention. I hope today's session has inspired you to uphold ethical values in every workplace. We all together build organizations based on integrity, trust, and professionalism. We will again meet in the next upcoming special lecture session. Thank you all.